Good evening. We'll call the meeting to order for the Franklin Special School District, our May meeting. We will have our pledge of allegiance by Mr. DeMumbrium. And then if you would remain standing for a moment of silence.
So we want to welcome you all here. Again, I'm Adam DeMumbrium, assistant principal. Dr. Farmer couldn't be here, so we called in the B team. They did give me the mic. I don't think I need it. I see a lot of familiar faces. I can't decide if that means I'm old or I've just been here a long time or both. I'm thinking it's both. So if you would please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. All right, I have a lot of good news awards on this evening, so we will start with Ms. Robin Newman, who will do our Artist of the Month.
Is Pippa Cotton here? Pippa. Freedom Intermediate School 5th grader Pippa Cotton is the FSSD Student Artist of the Month for May. Pippa created, which you can see it on the screen, this beautiful pencil sketch drawing during a lesson with art teacher Madison Morris, in which students learn various new pencil grips to support their fine motor skills, as well as to help them apply the right amount of pressure to sketch and shade. The students experimented with a wide variety of graphite pencils, learning which are best for sketching lightly, as compared to those that are softer and better for shading. The students also studied how light is cast when it shines upon an object. Students chose their subject matter to draw, either as a still life or a photo reference of the object. The goal was to create a three-dimensional drawing with a wide range of values. As you can see, Pippa mastered the assignment. Pippa's drawing is featured on our employee birthdays for the month of May, and a special thank you to Chuck, Sug, and Sonic Drive-In for sponsoring our Student Artist of the Month with a generous $15 gift card. Congratulations, Pippa.
Thank you. Tonight we are very honored to have our classified employees, and we're going to ask Mr. Townsend if he would handle that for us. We'd also like to welcome Mr. Joe Walker and Ms. Juanita Patton from First Horizon Bank.
All right. Big night tonight, Classified Employee of the Year. The Franklin Special School District is proud to announce the 2022 FSSD Classified Employee of the Year. And when I call your name, please come up here. Johnson Elementary School Permanent Substitute and MAC Site Manager, Jackie Morton. Her reliability, flexibility, and positivity have been critical in filling unexpected or hard-to-fill vacancies this year at Johnson. In her role as MAC Site Manager, she organizes fun, extracurricular activities like karate, magic shows, animal shows, cheerleading, art classes, and more. In addition, she extends her talents and grace to her community, sponsoring Christmas toy and food drives, student letter writing campaigns, goodie bags for the troops, organizing clothing and supply drives for the homeless, flowers for the area nursing homes, turkey giveaways for Thanksgiving. As you can see, Mrs. Morton exemplifies the district's vision of excellence in teaching and learning for all, and we are extremely proud to present her with the FSSD Classified Employee of the Year Award. Mrs. Morton was selected from a group of highly respected and dedicated employees. Let's give it up to her. And actually, if you'll stay up here, because I'm going to call the other FSSD departmental and school level classified employees of the year are this Rhonda Clarkson, Poplar Grove Middle Attendance Secretary, who I'm told is not here today. The rest of you, you have to scurry on down when I call your name. Caitlin Cox, Freedom Intermediate Student Support Facilitator. Kathy Davis, Franklin Elementary Paraprofessional. My man, Bobby Dixon, Maintenance and Landscaping. Selby Glass, Central Office, Attendance and Safety Supervisor. Brenda Holt, Liberty Elementary Custodian. Sean Odie, Transportation. Kim Schuff, Poplar Grove Elementary Paraprofessional. Jane Thames, Franklin Middle School Bookkeeper. And the final one is Amy Workman, Moore Elementary Custodian. We would like to thank First Horizon Bank for sponsoring the Classified Employee of the Year monetary awards of $100 for building levels representatives, $500 for the district representative, and $1,000 to the school board member who reads the list. No, that's not, I'm sorry. That's not right. Thank you again, First Horizon Bank.
Thank you again, First Horizon. I know we have Joe Walker and Juanita Patton with us from First Horizon, so thank you all. If there's any who need to be dismissed, you are welcome to. We will carry on with our, we still get recognition? Yeah. We'll carry on. Yeah, we still have recognitions. Start with our other recognitions. We're going to start with Chantel Parker. We're excited to announce that the School Nutrition Association has named Chantel Parker Food and Culinary Services Manager for Moore Elementary, the Southeast Regional Manager of the Year. This award recognizes dedication, ingenuity, and compassion shown by cafeteria managers who have excelled in providing high-quality, nutritious meals to students throughout the school year. Ms. Parker promotes teamwork, friendliness, creativity in her kitchen, and regularly interacts with students about what they'd like to see offered. She often represents the nutrition department at staff meetings, parent nights, and shows what is new in the cafeteria. She holds her staff to very high standards of cleanliness, organization, and food safety. Ms. Parker was announced as the Southeast Regional Manager of the Year on May 2nd in advance of School Lunch Hero Day, celebrated on May 5th. Thank you. David Reynolds. Moore Elementary again. School art teacher David Reynolds was selected to present at the National Art Education Association Conference in San Antonio in April. His presentation to more than 50 educators from all over the nation was about diversity, representation, and research in the elementary art room. We are proud to have Mr. Reynolds represent our school district on a national level and are appreciative of the best practices he was able to glean from the conference as well. Thank you. Pablo Mendez. Mendez, not here? Okay. All right, we'll do that one next month. Miss Watson. Oh, there you go. All right. Finally, we get to salute one of our grandparents who went above and beyond recently when a series of misfortunate events occurred. He was dropping off his grandson off for school a few weeks ago. A car broke down in the middle of the Poplar Grove Elementary driveway headed toward the Del Rio exit. With no shoulder for cars to go around, the SRO was headed down to direct traffic as best he could. However, the fate would have it, two large dogs escaped from their backyard and decided to make the car rider arrival at PGS, their new playground. While the SRO and PGS staff frantically tried to corral the loose dogs, Mr. Watson, who was dropping his grandson off at school, quietly took action. The manager of Crafton Towing, Mr. Watson, kissed his grandson goodbye and used his tow truck to remove the car, allowing the arriving cars to proceed without delay. However, he didn't stop at simply moving the car away, but he towed it to the repair shop for the forlorn parent. We're so grateful for the quick and thoughtful actions of Mr. Watson, who prevented many others from being late to work as a result of the traffic tie-up. It is everyday heroes like Mr. Watson who remind us to be the best versions of ourselves each and every day. Thank you, sir. Now, if Mr. Randy Stevens and the Poplar Grove Middle School softball team would come forward. PGMS softball team finished the 2023 season as Division A champions of the Upper Valley Athletic Association. The team defeated Brentwood Academy by a score of 9-2 in the championship game and finished the season winning 3 of its last 4 games. And we will have him give out the certificates to all of the students who are here.
I'll give these out once we get all the girls back together again. We'll say how proud we are of this team. We started off a little rough this year. I think we told Dr. Snowden one day in the hallway that we're a team we're having a rough patch, we're in transition. Girls pulled it together, and we got the team home with the championship 2 years in a row. Here with us tonight, we have some of our student player athletes, Harper Vaughn. We have Layla Venable, Aubrey McAllister, Kylie Bowie, and Riley Chandler.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. That will conclude our exciting Good News Awards for the evening. All right. Public input. Is there anyone here for public input? I have a podium to my left. Seeing no one for public input, we would declare that public input is now closed. Reports and discussions. Dr. Decker is not here, so we won't have that report tonight, but we will go to Dr. Esslinger for our construction report.
Good evening, everyone. I'll give you an opportunity to ask any questions you may have on the just a few construction projects we have going on in our district right now. We're excited about them all.
I feel like the good news is it's a very short list.
Yes, we are checking things. I don't know if you know me very well, but I love to check off items from a list. It gives me great joy to scratch through my to-do list. So yes, that's a good feeling.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir. All right, approval of board agenda. The motion,
I'll make a motion to approve the board agenda.
second? Second. All in favor? Thank you. Approval of consent agenda, is there a motion?
A motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second, all in favor? Thank you. Business before the board, 23-24 Director of Schools Performance Goals. We'll ask Mr. Townsend if he will direct that.
All right. In your packet, you will find a copy of the Director of Schools report for 2023-2024 school year. We had a work session to discuss what we wanted to tweak from the previous year. So I've highlighted those in yellow to make it easier. Obviously, the dates have to change, so you'll see that on page 1 and also the page before page 1. On page 1, under Roman numeral 2, effective management of district resources, you'll recall that there was a suggestion we made that safety and security is so important. It was already on there. It's not new, but we moved it to the top. It's A. So it's work cooperatively with the Board of Education to ensure a safe, secure environment for teaching and learning. And then we also added at F, work with the board and construction management firm to complete construction projects within the GMP. So those are all the changes we just thought we'd make on the first page. And then on the second page, there wasn't a lot to change there either. Under Roman numeral 3, A, we just want to clarify that, well, I'll read the whole part. Facilitate an annual retreat with the BOE and invited staff and administration to review and revise as necessary the written comprehensive 5-year strategic plan. And here's what's the additional stuff. The new 2023-2028 5-year strategic plan and reach 2024. And discuss other matters important to the board's vision. That was the extent. We also left the performance points the same as we have. We revised these a few years back, and we didn't change those, so it's still going to say 35 points for student performance, 35 points for effective management of district resources, 15 points to execute on the board's vision, and then the final 15 points on providing the highest level of internal and external communication. So with that, small tweaks. It's a rigorous performance goal plan, but I think we all agree that it's appropriate. So with that, I make a motion that we accept this as the performance goals for our Director of Schools, Dr. Snowden, today for the term 2023-2024.
I'll second that.
All right, any discussion?
Just thanks, Kevin, for leading the way and making the tweaks.
Well,
And Dr. Snowden, you're pleased with this?
Yes.
Thank you.
and as a reminder, all the board participated in this work session, so did the Director of Schools. So we all thought this made sense. Well, not that we voted on it, but this is what we decided at the time to bring to the board tonight. So I think this really captures what we want as his goals for the next school year.
Thank you, sir. Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Snowden, Director of Schools report.
Yes, Mr. Chair, thank you. First, the FSSD Volunteer of the Year. The District Volunteer Selection Committee has selected Liberty Elementary's PTO Co-President Megan Odom as the 22-23 FSSD District Volunteer of the Year. Ms. Odom has been nominated by me on behalf of our district to be considered for the TSBA Mid-Cumberland District Volunteer Recognition Award. We're grateful to each of our many volunteers, whether they are parents or community members, and we're proud to have Ms. Odom represent our district as the FSSD Volunteer of the Year. Next, TCAP, standardized testing, has gone very smoothly this year with online testing for grades 6 through 8. I really appreciate the leadership and the work of Dr. Wiemers. He is well organized and leads, and mainly our assistant principals, who have to be the school test coordinators, and they did a great job as well. Also, our teachers and our other staff members who give the test, administer the test, did an outstanding job. So it sounds easy to accomplish this, but there is a lot of work, a lot of organization that has to be done for it to go smoothly, and ours went smoothly, and it usually goes smoothly, but this year it went extremely well, so thanks to all these individuals who helped. Our district retirement celebration was a great success. Plans are already being made for next year to be bigger and better than ever, and we may even have some surprises in store, so stay tuned for that. Our budget process for 23-24, our next session is next Monday, May the 15th, and then we have one June the 19th. Each will be held at the Teacher Center. The first session concentrated on the operation, budget, finance and administration, and teaching and learning. The May 15th work session will focus on revenue and personnel, and then the third work session will be to review the cumulative impact of the budget work from the first two sessions and hopefully be able to facilitate the completion of the budget process. We gave you this information, but the 2023 FSSD Private Act Amendment, Private Chapter Number 9, amending Chapter 563 of the Private Acts of 1949 was signed by our Tennessee Speakers of the House and the Senate on March the 23rd and was signed by Governor Bill Lee on April the 12th. This will enable our district to buy and sell a portion of bonds previously approved by our board to be partially used in the construction of the new central office complex. We certainly appreciate Senator Johnson and Representative Whitson's help with this amendment. Excuse me. FSSD Teacher and Staff Appreciation is celebrated this week, May 8th through the 12th. We're looking forward to making our personnel feel special with baskets of treats that are headed that way. We're able to deliver most of those today. We still have one school left that we'll get early in the morning, so we'll make sure that they have theirs starting tomorrow morning to enjoy from the board and the administration. Memorial Day, the 29th, all the offices will be closed. The last day of school is May the 25th. This will be an abbreviated day for students. Our summer MAC, we're looking forward to a fun-filled summer where the magic of reading will be celebrated each week. Every week has a different book theme with hands-on art projects, STEM activities, cooking and writing projects that also correlate with the book. We will also have special guest speakers, projects with Third Coast Clay, Shannon Haas Painting, and the Williamson County Health Department. We also have fun field trips throughout the summer. Summer MAC has a registration deadline of Tuesday, May the 9th, before we have a wait list. It will operate at Johnson this summer from 6 to 6, May 30th through August 1st. Will be closed the week of July the 3rd through the 7th, and will also be closed August 2nd and 3rd. The cost for the program is only charged by the days a child attends, along with a $35 materials fee. Scholarships are provided to our students who are on the LEAPS program or qualify for McKinney-Vento. Our story bus will be rolling. It's a free community service offered in the summer by our school district and it's designed to foster a love of reading in children. The mobile library is for ages 4 through 4th grade, younger if accompanied by an adult, and it'll be running from 9 to 12 on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from June the 5th through July the 20th, with the exception of the week of July 3rd through the 7th. Parents may sign their children up on board for up to 45 minutes while shopping at the Kroger, corresponding to its location. Information is also on the location of our story bus is on our website. Young Scholars Institute will be the weeks of June the 5th and 12th through the 16th. Registration applications are online for the 23 camp for those students who have completed 1st through 8th grade. At present, we have 460 registrations. And then finally, our summer learning camp, we're in final preparations are being made. We look forward to providing an exceptional and enriching experience for those students that attend. Those are all the updates I have. Thank you.
All right, any questions or comments for Dr. Snowden?
I had one question. What are the dates of the summer learning camps? Is that one camp, or are we having two separate sessions?
It'll be one camp.
One camp.
Right.
Okay. Do you know what the dates are?
Uh,
Or roughly?
5th to the 29th
Of June.
of June.
And do we know when we'll get TCAP back? So that will determine some of our students that
Yeah,
might be
that
required.
will impact, Pax, do you remember exact date?
When we may get the
when we get the
TCAP testing back?
So we're supposed to get provisional data the 19th to the 26th, and the third grade data we should get at the end of next week on the 19th.
And we've got letters ready, several different letters that'll go to parents based on the score of their children to let them know what their child's circumstances are and how to proceed.
Yes, Lena? Okay.
Yes, sir. You all have your monthly financial reports, HR reports as well. Sales tax collections for the month of May continue to show a negative comparison to last year's time period. However, if you've noticed, with the actual ADA percentage for our current year now calculated to be 6.5476%, each revenue that we share with Williams County Schools has seen a positive adjustment. 6.5476% is also the figure we will use to estimate shared revenues for the coming 23-24 budget. This is the first positive adjustment we've received in the 21 years of data that we have on file. The largest two revenue adjustments were in our property tax and sales tax revenues. That's all I have. Thank you.
Board, any announcements?
Just a reminder of the One Generation Away breakfast on Friday.
Okay. Anything else? Not, we are adjourned. Thank you.